Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Captain Katarn here. Welcome to Intrepid Dawn. It's good to be back. It's been quite a long time since we've had a live stream. I have since built a brand new computer, which we're calling, of course, the Intrepid Dawn, which takes us to all of our amazing sci-fi places. And we're going to get started right away with Star Citizen. This is a game that actually was the reason that I built the new computer, because I couldn't stream it effectively and play it. So let me know, first, are we having any audio issues? Can you hear me? And secondly, welcome if you can. So, I hope so. Just give me 1 second, and we'll get started with 3.7. It should be pretty exciting, actually. All right. So what's going on, Cade, in the chat? Just let me know if you can hear my voice here as we go through this. I think it's probably worth it for us to take some time and look around, because I've been playing 3.7 quite a bit since it hit the PTU. And I'm used to all the visuals, but I realize that for some people this may be their first experience. So first, let's get rid of the chat. Here you can see that we are looking out over Tessa Spaceport and the rest of Lorville, which is on the planet Hurston. Quality seems a bit low, but you are clear. Alright, I see that. Encoding overloaded. Alright, give me 1 second. It wasn't doing that in the test, but of course now it is. So that's just how it goes, right? We'll turn it up to super fast and see how that does. There we go. Okay, so that's probably going to be a little bit better. So let me know how that runs now, and we'll go ahead and go with that. Sweet. Hey, what's up, Echo? Good to see you. Arcane Strife, ambient sound a little high. Okay. Let me go ahead and take down that volume. Thank you. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've streamed anything. Let me know if that's still too high. I can make it even lower. Let's go ahead and call the elevator. So today I wanted to go through some of the 3.7 updates and new quests and kind of have some fun with it. I've been playing with it a little bit. I've seen a whole lot of what's going on, and I think it's in a pretty good place right now. It does crash often, but if it does, we'll address it and jump right back in. Still choppy for you. Okay. I think it's actually, yeah, I can see that. Because my output is almost perfect here. Let's try something else here. Let me take my output settings down to like 10,000 kbs. Apply that. Hold on 1 second. We're gonna fix this, I hope. Ah, it reminded you of Guy Fieri. Alright. Fieri, I don't know how to say his name. Yeah, it's still kind of choppy. I'm looking at that too on YouTube. All right, give me 1 second. I'm going to make some more changes. So this is kind of like our initial go through. I may restart the stream just so that we don't have this once I get the right settings. But let's figure this out. Okay, because this is why I got a new setup. Let's go ahead and do some video encoding. We'll see how that goes. So I was trying to use the CPU because I have a new Ryzen CPU 3rd gen on this computer, and I wasn't sure if that was going to work. This looks promising. This looks better. So let's take a look at that now as we move. No, it's still doing it. Damn it, this is killing me. All right, give me a second, guys. I will fix this. It is my goal to fix this. All right. Performance, apply. Okay. All right, I think that might be better. We're gonna see if it is as I start to move. A little better. All right, we're making a little bit of progress. We'll just keep working on this until we get there. All right, this is called max performance, which hopefully means it's going to be a little bit more stable. So I'm going to spin around the camera here as we do this and see how it translates on the stream. All Alright, and the last thing I'm gonna do here's and start the stream. Okay, let's try it now. Let's see if those new settings have been picked up. I think that's a lot better. What do you think? Yeah, it's definitely the bit rate. I had it up to 15,000 because I figured that with my new stuff it should be fine. Let's go to 7,500 and apply that. Okay. All right, I think we're good. All right, so I am gonna end up editing this video before it goes out to the audience as a recording. So we're gonna go ahead and start now. So I'm gonna just redo the intro, and we should be fine. Let me know how that looks on your end. I think that's probably pretty good. One more thing here. Oh, and we crashed. Of course we did. Give me a second. So I'm going to restart the stream here with these new settings, and we should be up and running here in about 2 minutes. So thank you very much for, yeah, thank you very much for giving me some patience. Yep, I'm turning it way down, and we'll see how it goes. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Intrepid Dawn. Captain Katarn here. Let's get started. So we are playing Star Citizen. I appreciate everybody's patience while I got the settings worked out. I'm hoping that it's a little bit better now that we're up here. Let me know if you're having any issues in it, or if it looks like we've got it back on track. From what I can see, it looks decent. So I'm really hoping that it still is. Let me just check it real quick. Okay. Not sure I'm getting any output through on YouTube. Can you guys see this right now? Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Let's check real quick here. Huh. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Intrepid Dawn. Captain Katarn here. Looks like we're back with Star Citizen. Had a little bit of problems with our settings, but I think that we may have fixed it. So I'm going to really slowly pan across the stream here, or across the room here, and we'll see how that shows up in YouTube. If it's smooth or what's going on. Okay, that looks a lot better. I think we may have found the optimal settings for this. So let's go ahead and get started. Welcome back to the channel. It's been quite a while since we've done this. I've actually had some major life changes here, which has prevented me from wanting to stream recently. I don't know what everyone is lined up for, but this is a little bit creepy. All right, hello, gentlemen. it's like their assembly line. Robots, this guy's watching me though. This dude right here, you should watch him. He's clearly, wow. Alright, well, they're all looking at me now. Stop that. Alright, 3.7, let's get started. So we're going to look at caves and some of the new missions today, as well as other things. Let me know how it's going. Alright, looks like it's working much better. Sweet, so we found the sweet spot in our settings here. Let's get started. I think that we need to do some cave diving. I think that would be the coolest thing. So part of 3.7 has just gone in is a cave mission, right? So investigate the missing client, and this is on Aberdeen. So we're going to accept that. Okay. I'm also going to see if I get any of the other new ones. Tisha, I don't know how to say her name. Chico, she is also fun. But let's go to that Aberdeen cave. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to explore 3.7. So the new thing is procedural caves have been added. And I don't want to do a spoiler alert necessarily, but if you're joining Star Citizen to hunt for caves, you're going to be disappointed, at least in the initial implementation. There's basically one cave on certain worlds, and all the missions kind of use it, so you'll never just run across one as it is right now. But that may change in the future as they have more resources on the servers to add more locations. So here we are running through. Let's take a look too. Just the ambience of this. So I'm in Hurston, which is it's the planet Hurston. This is the city Lorville, which is owned by Hurston Dynamics. They're a corporation run by a very wealthy family. They're basically glorified arms dealers. They make weapons, and you can see that their big complex up there is both their corporate headquarters as well as their, at this point, ancestral family home. The planet has been strip mined. It's basically one large industrial complex, and there's not much life or anything else left on this planet. All right. Let's go ahead and make our way through the city. The city's actually pretty cool. It's pretty big. There's multiple parts to it. Right here is the apartments area where I was chilling there whenever I logged in, because this is where I had logged out. There's an administrative office down there, a couple shops, a reclamation facility where you can also get missions. I was actually going to take one of those missions today, and it didn't work out for me because the server had crashed. Let's hope we can get to the cave before that happens. Alright, so we're running through here. Star Citizen is one of those games where it's not instanced in any way, so that everything that you see is the same for everybody right now. Now, we only have a couple people on this server, but over time, as they're able to make new server shards, it should go up. 3, 2, 1. Am I going to make it? Oh, we just made it. Okay, so we're on the subway. I'm heading out to the spaceport, and what's really cool here is we're going to be able to look out and actually see what's going on. There we go. So this is how it works. It's not an instance. I'm not sitting in, a little box that's fake being transported around. We actually move around the city on tracks, which is really neat. Here you can see the main building. That building is huge. It's 4 kilometers high, just to give you kind of a reference of how big that is. Pretty amazing, really. Oh yeah, the security forces are pretty crazy. We'll see that too. Hurston has all kinds of lore, and they're a little bit authoritarian. If you end up here, you may never leave, kind of thing. Steal your passport, and you're pretty much stuck here. Thankfully, since we're part of like the 1% in the game, we have access to our own ships, so there's not really much of an issue there. But it can be kind of a problem for others. Alright, let's go ahead and run through here. Very good. Alright, so you can see here there's another subway line that goes to the central business district. That'll take you into that large building where you can see the Hurston Dynamics showrooms, some trade floors, the families there. I think the Mile High Club might be there. Might be wrong, it might be on ArcCorp. It's been a long time and I don't actually have access to that yet. We're trying it out. If you're interested in joining Star Citizen, there's a link in the description with my referral code. You do get 5,000 starting credits for using that link, so it will definitely help you out with your first ship or your first cargo purchase, weapons, armor, anything like that. So do check that out if you're considering it. Keep in mind that this is an alpha, and it is going to be an alpha for a long time. Alright, so we're going to Aberdeen. Let's take a very cool looking ship. Let's take the Saber Raven. This is something that I have that I'm very proud of. I got it off of, well, I think the Intel SSD I bought. So of all my purchases for Star Citizen, this was actually the most practical because I actually got a physical, tangible return and a ship. So it felt like I actually made a good purchase. Let me know if you're watching this and you're still in the chat and you're having a good time. Looks like our chat is slowed down, or I may have to refresh my end of it. Just want to make sure that you guys are seeing this and that the stream is going well for you. Also, please feel free to let me know if the audio levels are off or anything else as we go through this. Alright, I think we were hangar 9. I never forget to, or I never remember to look at that. We'll see, because as this elevator moves, I'll get closer to my ship and I'll either be right there or I won't. Contract available, fine day's work. I have to take a look at that in a second. Alright, let's see what that is exactly. Outsourcing opportunity, we'll accept that. And a fine day's work. Clovis. I've never got him to work before. I think that his mission actually came in whenever... yeah. His mission actually came in whenever we had a patch a couple patches ago, but I never got his mission offered to me, so... What the hell is going on here? Gentlemen, please, you're on company time. My goodness. Alright, it's just looking at me like, what are you looking at, buddy? Holy crap. Alright. Well. Alright, so here we are. This is the Saber Raven. This is a very cool exclusive ship for the Intel promotion that went out with their Optane SSD AIC cards. Unfortunately, my Saber Raven, I kind of screwed it up and I took off 2 of the weapons. Right now it looks like all the weapons. Doesn't have any weapons right now. So let's hope we don't get into combat. It's just basically stealth and to get us where we need to go. It's also fast. I should be able to fly away from anybody that wants to fight me. But we can probably fix that at a rest stop. But it's a gorgeous ship and they're... way to go. Alright, let's go ahead and pull up our comm link. So we're just going to tell the landing services that we're ready for them. Let's go ahead and do that. Now this is kind of messed up, but it looks like they're trying to get that set up so I'll get to see their face eventually, which will be pretty cool. Let's take a look at the Saber Raven while we're waiting for the, sorry, with the camera here. I'm waiting for the gates above me to open up. You can kind of see it's a very cool design. It's got an EMP. Should have 2 weapons on it, but right now it doesn't because I stole them for another ship, and I forgot I did that. I was basically trying to load up my Buccaneer to be like the ultimate bounty hunting thing. You come in with your engines blazing, 5 guns, train them on somebody, get out, kind of thing. It worked pretty well. Let's go ahead and look down here, and we're going to turn on our flight systems.
Aegis Combat Assist activated.
There we go. So we are starting up our Saber. Now I like to wait until I have a good amount of shield power, just in case I were to fly into something here accidentally. But looks like our shields are charged, and I'm going to go ahead and take us straight up. There we are, going into the night. Let's go ahead and burn.
Please visit again.
Yeah, I probably will. Let's go ahead and burn for the sky, shall we? Put it up to full power, and we will turn our maximum thrusters up to full. It's looking good. Can you still get that thing? Yes, if you buy one of the SSDs that has the code inside of it. So they made a lot of them, not all of them have been sold. You have to find the one that has the code, or you have to buy the code off of somebody that hasn't used it. The Rusty Raven, I like that, especially considering that it's missing all of its teeth. Let's go ahead and put up the landing gear real quick. I just noticed that. Alright, landing gear retracted. Nice. And here, let me also zoom out a little bit away from the ship. Trying to, at least. So there we go. That way you can see it from the front as well. You can see me in there. And yeah, so I gotta fix this. What happens is sometimes if you're playing with the camera and you don't do it correctly, you're gonna end up moving the ship instead of moving the camera around. So that's what happened there. Just trying to burn 90 away from the planet. I have to make it to 100 kilometers above the planet before I'm able to jump. And this ship is actually pretty fast, so we're already at max speed. We'll be out here very momentarily. I'm flying by stick. I have an X56, I believe it's the X56 Rhino. Yeah, from Saytech, which is now Logitech, and it's got a stick and a throttle. It's my favorite method of flying. I like to use the joystick. Keyboard is good too. I have some friends that have started recently with the game who are using a keyboard and they're kicking ass. I prefer, for me, to use a joystick. It's a little bit more intuitive in my opinion. Alright, so we have the Aberdeen Cave. Looks like it's close to this HMO Dobbs. So let's see if I can set a route there. There we go. Alright, so you can see that I'm getting a little marker on my map indicating where I need to go. So I'm going to bring my ship to a complete stop because I don't want it to transfer any of the momentum once we get there. Let's go ahead and bring up our quantum drive. Don't crash it. If you do, make it look cool and epic. Alright. I think all of my deaths have always been pretty epic. I do really stupid things like slamming into the side of a rock face at max speed or something like that. Alright, so we're going out to this Aberdeen cave. I'm not really sure what to expect here. I haven't been to this one. I've been to the cave on Hurston a few times, but not yet on Aberdeen. And as you can see, Aberdeen has this thick, I would say that's probably like a methane atmosphere. Alright, let's go ahead and spool up and get our calculations right. So we are now calibrating for the jump over to the cave system. Looks like the cave is right at this Dobbs marker, which is really nice. A lot of them I have to fly to in the middle of nowhere. At least here we're going to get there pretty quickly. Have you seen the Manus yet, or is it not out yet? The Manus is not yet released to the PTU, so we don't have it. I haven't seen it. It's not in here. Oh wow, this is like sulfur, like very yellow. I didn't expect that once we made it through the atmosphere. I've never been on this planet before. Well, it's a moon, but still. Planet. Alright, so we're gonna skim the surface. Let me try to set this up so that we could fly a little bit of third person so you can see what I'm seeing before I slam into the ground, that is. Yeah, there must be a very, very thin atmosphere here, because typically when you're this low, it doesn't let you go this quickly because of wind shear or whatever, but no such issues. We're actually kicking some real ass in terms of how quickly we're getting here. Alright, full thrusters. Let's go ahead and slow down. We're only 2 kilometers out, and I don't really know what it is that we're going to encounter here, so I'm going to take it in nice and slow. We are in stealth mode, since this is a stealth ship, so it will be very difficult, if not impossible, for anyone to find us. Alright, here we are. This is the cave location. You can see some dead trees here. Not something I expected. That's pretty cool. Alright. Looks like I can probably set down right over here. It's nice and flat. I'm going to leave the ship's powers on so that we have our shields in case anybody decides to come in and mess with us. We certainly wouldn't want that. Alright, I'll stop. Put out the landing gear. And I'm going to bring us down. There we go. Perfect landing. Alright, I am going to turn off the engine though so that the ship doesn't end up flying off without me if anything misfires. And here we go. Let's go take a look. Yeah, Echo, I'm going to play what I want to play when I want to. I'm probably going to do some more SWG. I was actually just downloading that, and I had a good time with it. So there it is, Saber Raven. This is the cave system, so we need to go here and investigate our missing client. Now's a good time to put on our specific cave gear. So I've gone ahead and pre-purchased some of the new armor that we need for this, so let's see if I can find something nice that I think looks good. Here we go. So this is one of the subscriber helmets. I think it looks kind of neat with a nice little mohawk there, but that's not what I'm looking for right now. I'm trying to find a nice open-faced helmet that I think will look really nice. Let's see. I think the Rust Society was it. Yeah, there we go. Look at that, nice and open face. I think there was another one too, the Horizon helmet. There we go. That one's nice because it's white. I like that, so we'll do it with that. I need to put on our rucksack core, which is a brand new armor. You can kind of see it in the back. It's got a backpack because we're going to be picking up things inside the verse here. And we need to be ready for that. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then my arms, I think that anything that's, yeah, anything that's real lightweight should be a good look for this. There we go. Ooh, I like that a lot. We'll go with those. And my legs, I don't want, we're going to be crawling through some really small spaces, so I don't want anything too bulky. I think those are good. Yeah, so we may be a little bit fashion challenged, but I think it should be okay. Oh no, come on. What? Is my helmet? Am I dying? Seriously? I put on a helmet? Okay, we're good. We're good. I think changing my helmet made my guy start to cough and die. That's kind of scary. Okay, let's also make sure that we have the right utilities equipped. So we have our orbit mining attachment on our pyro tool, which will allow us to do first-person mining in the cave, which will be pretty cool. There's also a quick flare. I have one of those that will allow us to have some light. I guess I could equip one or the other, but not both. Hopefully that changes in the future. We also have consumable medical and oxygen, which I don't actually have any of, which is kind of a problem. We have a Devastator energy shotgun, which will be fine. Let's go ahead and switch it to the SMG. Hopefully I have some, put a flash hider on that. Hopefully I have some magazines for the SMG. Oh, I don't. Okay, so we can't use that. Let's switch over to the sniper rifle. I know I have some sniper rifle attachments, or I should. There we go. Alright, so we have one, and then our pistol is the Voyager pistol, so we need to add in this. Alright, so we have one magazine of each. Let's hope we don't run into any trouble. And save those changes and equip. It's not letting me. Come on, baby. Alright, let's see. What do we have? Okay, so we have our pistol. Very good. I have a silencer on it, part of the new weapons attachment. Okay. Alright, we're good. I think we're okay here, so I can go ahead and stow that back on my back. Let's go ahead and take a look at my new setup. Oh, well, that looks sexy. Alright, so I have my cave diving gear on, and we're ready to go in there and see what's what. So that looks really nice. I have to say, Star Citizen has really come a long way in the visuals. Let's go ahead and make our way into the cave now. Where the entrance is, I'm not 100% sure. Might be on the other side. Looks like it probably is. There we go. Alright, so we're going in. Let's turn on our light. Our job is to find this missing client. I don't know where he is in the cave, and if anybody's ever been spelunking in real life, it's pretty scary down there. There's no light, and there are times when you have to crawl on your belly or whatever. Now, this cave has been previously occupied, so you can see people have left some ambient lights in here and some garbage and whatnot, but there are things for us to collect. You can see over here that there's some, well, let's take a look at it. We'll inspect this one. So there are what they call, yep, you can see it here. This is actually, I think this is bat shit, essentially. We'll stow that. It's really, really good for pharmaceutical use. So everything that I find in this cave, I'll be able to sell it to somebody, assuming I can make my way back out at the end, and it'll be useful to them, and I should be able to make some money off of it. So basically we just have to continue to make our way down and hope that we don't run into anything really, really scary down here. Okay, so you can see here, let's turn off, oh no, I turned off the light, but it's probably not the best idea. You can see that there is some of this dark purple ore here. This is actually really cool. So this is part of the new FPS mining. So you can see I have a mining tool, and I'm going to scan it first, and we're going to find out what it is. Looks like it's a forite, and it's going to be a little bit more difficult than most for me to do it. So we're going to go ahead and scan. Let me show you this from the side. You can see that I'm essentially going to third person, or not third person, but I'm going to first person mine this, and I'm going to set this up. Alright, now with my mouse wheel, I'm going to increase the power level on the right by scrolling up. And I'm looking on the left, and I need to try to keep the energy output between those two green lines. If I go over that, well, it's going to be a bad day. The rock might explode, and that may in turn kill me. Or, you know, best case scenario, it just destroys the rock and I can't use it, but, you know, dying from that wouldn't be a lot of fun. My only gripe about this is that the mouse wheel is not very responsive whenever you're doing it. Like, for example, I'm scrolling and sometimes it's not taking my inputs, which makes it kind of difficult to do this as a precision. There we go. See, I'm trying to lower it as we go up. Okay, perfect. Now I need to raise it again. Try to keep it in that optimal window until the green bar gets all the way over to the left. Looks like we're about to do it. Lower it again. Okay. Alright, so that's how it works. It's really that simple. Now I can just go ahead and stow this back on my side. And we're going to pick up all these little pieces of rock, and each of them are going to actually give me quite a bit of alpha UEC. So this is another way that you can make money in this part of the game. You can see it's this really interesting crystalline structure. It's pretty neat, actually. So we'll go ahead and put that into my backpack. And once we've picked them all up, I'm going to show you the new inventory system as well, since that has just recently been put out there. The interfaces are something that they're completely overhauling, which will be nice because they're going to have the ability to redo them. And for example, like a white on a bright background, it's very, very difficult to see, but that'll be changing because they should have completely new interfaces. This is the first pass of it. It looks pretty not that great in my opinion once you see what I'm talking about, but hopefully it gets better. Let me see if I can get that piece or not. I might not be able to. Okay, good enough. Now if you press I, this is your personal inventory, and you can see that it comes up for me and it shows how much I can carry, which is 120 SP. I don't know what SP is. I guess that's maybe storage something. Storage space or whatever. But so far I only have 7% of that. I have 7 pieces of this mineral and 2 pieces of the dung. So we'll go ahead and hit I again and continue on our way down the cave. We want to make sure that we're going the right way, so we should be going down. I don't know which way down is. I think it's this way. Yeah, it has to be this way. Alright, so we're looking for the missing client. And there's another rock that we could decide to FPS mine again if we want to, but I want to keep going because I want to explore. Since we're not going to do any more FPS mining for right now, let me go in here and get us a glow stick. So instead of having the tool, we can actually take this quick flare. Let's go ahead and equip that. Hopefully it lets me, that is. Oh, there's some more of that. Okay, it doesn't look like it could be a bug. I'm not actually able to put the glow stick on here. Okay, now this is pretty interesting. So this is the first thing. And if you've ever been caving, you might realize that it's not always a really easy path to get anywhere. So here, I mean, we're going to have to really climb our way out to get back out. Pretty scary. Also, they've added in, you can see that there's this this moss that grows on the path that the player is supposed to take. So you shouldn't get lost, but there's a couple different paths, so it can get somewhat confusing. Alright, here we have some more of the bad shit, essentially. We'll just go ahead and keep continuing down here. Pretty cool. Alright, so this is another complex thing. It's a matter of deciding where I want to jump down because I don't want to get stuck and I don't want to hurt myself. So it looks like this is probably the right way. Let's get rid of their chat. Could you fly something small like a Nox in there? Possibly, but you'll definitely get to places where I don't think it would work. I've had to crawl through these before on my hands and knees. Okay, so here's our first decision. So we came down and there's a path to the right. Let's see if that, oh, and it actually does go somewhere. I think this may have been where we were. Okay, so there's a path up here to the right. And there's a path that goes further down. I want to keep going down. I don't know where the client is. Oh, there's a orange marker over here. Somebody has a glow stick. Okay, very cool. So we can see that there's more. Now this is a different types of fungus. Let me see if there's enough ambient light here to see. Oh. Alright, so that's a different type of fungus that we can take a look at. Let's inspect it. Inspect. Alright, maybe we just can't. Okay. Whatever. So this way, I'm going to go this way because it looks like it could be the right way to go. So I'm actually going to have to lay down. Check this out. I have to lay down to, and I'm trying to get a good view of this for you. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. But my character is essentially now standing in the rock. But he's, here we go. I'm crawling through this. This is so cool. This is like actual splunking. Got my backpack on, and I'm crawling through. And I think that that may have been a clue, that little purple light that somebody left there to try to find their way back. My hand is full with the flare. Did you see the flare in my hand? Yeah, here's another one. So this could be, oh, look at that. Look how pretty that is as we get into this main part of the cave system here. With that, I don't know if that's moss or bacteria or what it is. Here, let's see. Do I have the flare in my hand? I don't have actually anything in my hand. No, it's not letting me change my tool either. Try one more time. Let's see. Utility item empty. Okay, I must have lost the flare. Maybe I dropped it. But it's not letting me do that either. Save changes and equip. Yeah, so I mean it's still very much an alpha, and that's why it's having some issues. Now I can't see anything. There we go. I don't know what happened there. Alright, so you can see that there's some really big crevasses here. I don't know if I want to fall down there quite yet. Let's look around and see if maybe we have any more clues as to where that client may have been. It's just really, really neat to come out here and look around at all this. It's very scary, and it's probably very easy to get lost in here. Looks like there's some kind of unnatural light over here. Okay, this could be it. I'm gonna actually take out my gun because I don't know what I'm dealing with or why there's lights over here. Somebody put it here. And if they're still here, I'd like to know. Oh, like that's not creepy as hell. Can you guys hear the ambience? There's something here. Let's see, what is this? Let's see if I can read it. Inspection panel. Service ID. Danger, stand clear. Okay. Yeah, all this ambience is freaking me out. Alright, so we jumped down here, which is cool, but I don't see anybody. These roots are really freaky because they looked like cordyceps from The Last of Us, or like weird, strange dead people. I didn't like it. I don't like it. Alright, so we're gonna climb out of here now, because yeah. Now on this moon there's not a lot of gravity, so I can jump much higher than I normally can. Just gotta put my pistol away so that I can vault up here. So you can see, like, when I jump, I'm jumping really high. Alright, so that was kind of scary. I don't know where this person is in the cave, but I'm probably gonna get lost in here too, is how I feel about it. Remember, there is that huge crevice. Oh, shit. I hope I don't die. Oh, wow. Well, there is that huge crevice I was talking about exploring, and here we've fallen into it. Thankfully, gravity is low here, or that would have probably killed me. I don't know if there's any way out of this, or this was just a little trap for the player. And by way out of this, I mean adjacent cave, or if I just have to climb back out. I mean, I can clearly see where I have to climb out, but I just want to make sure there's nothing that I'm missing down here, anything obvious. Okay. Let's go ahead and climb our way out, shall we? Low gravity for the win. Oh yeah. On Hurston, that probably would have killed me. Alright, we're almost out. I can kind of crawl my way over here. Make it out the rest of the way. Alright. Oh, we're out of the damn hole in the ground. Something glowing and sparkling over here. Do you see that? There's another big hole in the ground. Actually, this is where we started, because remember I crawled in here. Okay, so this is the other hole I wanted to check out. I'm thinking that we'll just do one more pass around, make sure I didn't miss anything, because now I've seen that, I've seen this other crevice. We went up here and saw that there was artificial light, and that there was a campsite, but I don't see anybody. Just check this side real quick. Alright, looks like there's something over here, maybe. Alright, nothing here. I'm sure if all the lights were on, this wouldn't be nearly as scary as it is now. Alright, so there are more... Oh, I don't want to fall in there again. So there are more rooms attached to this. Over here, there's another room. Oh, and more of that scary ambience. I think I have so many choices as to where to go, I don't know what to do. Fairly confident that I'm not going to run into anyone at this point. It'd be kind of cool if I could pick these crates up. Alright, so it looks like that big crevice down is probably the way we're going to have to go. I don't see anything else over here that gives me another path. I think that is the main room. There's this over here. Okay, ooh. This is kind of eerie. Oh yeah, we have another choice. This is how you get lost in these things. This would be crazy. What is this? Oh, is that something we can pick up? No, not yet. They should add creatures in the cave, I totally agree. In fact, I don't know if I'd ever come in here if there were creatures jumping out at me. I have enough trouble with games like that as it is. Is this... Oh man, props to the audio team. They've done a good job of scaring the hell out of me as I go through this. Okay, so this room looks like it's a dead end. I don't see anything that's an obvious way out, and I don't see the client in here. And now I don't see the way out either, which is not good. Is this... No. Alright. There's gotta be a way out somewhere. I came in somewhere. Just keep running around the side of this rock wall until we find it. Man, I'm straining so hard to see as I play this, it's actually hurting my eyes. I'm trying to look so hard into the darkness. My eyes are starting to burn. Here we go. So this is the way I came in. Alright, so that giant hole in the center near the purple thing seems to be our only clue so far as to where we need to go. Need to find my way out of here. And also in the chat, if you know which way I should be going, make sure you tell me, because I'm a little freaked out. Good thing I can still see my ship, though. Okay, I think we had fallen down there once. Yeah, there it is. There's the purple. That blinking purple is going to be our salvation. It's the only reason I know which way I think I want to go. Okay. Wait, was this the one that we fell into? Was it the big one? It kind of looks familiar. Maybe it wasn't. We'll fall down there and see what's up. Uh-oh. Okay. Ugh. Okay, this could have been the same one I fell into before. Maybe it's that smaller one that I hadn't fallen into that gives us another path. Or, if you remember, there was a place when I was up there that I thought that there was another path right at the beginning that I may have to take instead. Yeah, I'm thinking that this is not it. And I think it just fell all the way back down. I would like to have night vision or some kind of option, because the flashlight being so bright in the center of my screen, like I said, is actually hurting my eyes. I don't know how it is for you to watch, but it actually is kind of bothering me. Yeah, I remember doing this sequence of jumps before, so this clearly had to be the one I fell into the first time. Yeah, the flares would be better. It's a shame that my flare isn't working. Let me try it one more time, see maybe if it's back. I've already lost the new pistol multiple times, so apparently my my Moby Glass doesn't want to work either. So we're experiencing issues all over the place today. All right, so there was another smaller crevice, which might be the way. Here we go. Okay. Thinking that looks promising. Kind of afraid just to fall into it, though. Hopefully it doesn't hurt. This will really piss me off if this is the exact same crevice I fell into before, but I think it is. Alright, so we're going to go back up, and we're going to try that other alternate location that I had seen. Heck, maybe this was just, Fuck. Maybe this was not the way to go. And it was just there to designed to throw you off the trail. Oh, come on. I don't want to fall again. Locate the missing client and get the hell out of here. Yeah, I don't know what they're paying me to investigate this cave, but it's not enough. I'm outie. Here's another. Wait a minute. Here's some more of that moss, which is supposed to indicate the path for the player. But there's no way. I don't think if I was even prone I could make it through here. Wait a minute, are you kidding me? No. Now I think I'm stuck. Okay. Alright, hell with this. We're out. can imagine why people would get stuck in here. But as you can see, like those things I picked up, I think those rocks are worth like 250 alpha UEC each, and they're fairly easy to get. We've seen at least 3 or 4 nodes so far as I went down here, and you figure that each one of them is breaking off like 8 or so at a time, 6 to 8. So you could easily. Here we go. There's my glow stick. I don't know if I can actually pick it up though. So that's why I couldn't find my glow stick, because I had it. Let's see if I can. Oh, I might be able to get it now. No. Okay, so it definitely tries to make sure that you can't do that to yourself and get stuck. Because now it's trying to push me out of the rock. Okay, good stuff. Let's see. I don't know if I can get close enough to grab it. I think what might be the issue is there may not be an animation. Did I get it? I might be stuck here. I don't know if there's an animation to grab while you're laying down. That might be the problem. Because now I'm not even really able to get through this part I was in before. Here we go. Yeah, it just doesn't want to work. All right. I mean, that's a minor bug. The fact that this even works is pretty cool. So that's our glow stick, and that's where it ended up. Unfortunate, but informative, or so I'm told. All right, so it looks like that room was the way to go in terms of going lower into the cave. Oh, wait, we got 2 options here. We have this one, we have this one. Let's go this way. I don't know if we're going up or down. Okay, now we have another choice. I think this is where we had that choice before, right? I have no idea. Can you somehow leave a mark on the walls? It would help navigate the cave. Yeah, there were people that bought like a ton of glow sticks and they were trying to leave them, but I think that the problem is the glow sticks get cleaned up by the server right now if they're not being used, unfortunately. So that's another thing. This the moss on the ground is supposed to help the player determine where they're supposed to go. Did we make it around? What's going on here? Okay, so this is not the way. I have a feeling that I'm not going to be able to find the client, and that's going to be that, but hey, we're going to have a good time. Okay, so that's probably part of the jump puzzle. Like, if you screw it up, you probably land back there and have to run back around. Alright, that makes sense. And they have the new version of vaulting in with this, which we have seen a few times in the different ATVs. What is this? Is this a beacon? It's glowing. Can I pick it up? No. Alright, oh, we gotta keep going up. Alright, yeah, this is definitely different. We didn't go this way before. So I'm curious, hopefully we'll find this person over here and we can just be done. That'd be great. That's kind of scary. Alright, so here I am. And come all this way just for dung, I hope. Can't pick it up. Alright. Here we go. We got some ambience. That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see, can I turn off my flashlight and still kind of see? The fact that there's a crack there, which makes me think that daylight probably comes in a little bit, might be helpful. I don't know how this looks on your screen. Let me know if it's too dark. It's saving my eyes though, because this monitor is an HDR monitor, so that bright versus that dark is incredibly high. Yeah, it looks like I've hit a dead end, so if they were going to be here, This would be where I'd expect to find them. Looks fine to you. Okay. Alright, so I'm just gonna get out of here then. But that was our first foray into caves. We'll do some more FPS mining as we go back up if I see another piece. And if there's any other spots where it looks like we have multiple choices, we'll choose the other one to see how it goes. Here we go. Got another one of these. Let's go ahead and pull out the tool. Alright, it's more of that apherite, which I believe is the most expensive. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Now this one is going to be a little bit more difficult. You can see I have to put a lot of energy into it to get it rising, but it's got a very narrow range at the very top, so it's going to be hard for me to control that. Start slowing it down a lot. Okay, too much. There we go. We're right in the range. So it's there. So if we keep it about 41, we should win. I like it. It's starting to raise up a little bit. We're going to bring it down a little more. Alright, we fractured it. Awesome. Hopefully we haven't let's figure out what the holster button is, because that's not working for me. So, on foot. Holster weapon is gone. There we go. Aw, man. I think it may think I still have that object in my hand. Yeah, it's not letting me do it. Alright. Well, we can continue. Plus, I don't know what that sound is, but it sounds like I just made the cave super unstable. Hold down R. Right, if we make it to the Saber Raven, I'll consider it a win, and we can go do one of the other missions I've accepted. This would be the first time I've ever made it out of a cave I went into, where I didn't either die because I did something stupid, or have to kill myself because I couldn't make it out. I think we're almost at the surface too. There we are. Maybe it's a sandstorm. Oh, it is. Looks like... Yeah, I don't know what is going on with the sound. That's pretty crazy. We made it to our ship, guys. We made it out with our lives. The missing client can just stay missing for all I care. Get out of here. That's definitely a sound bug. Alright. We left the ship
Engines on.
ready to go.
Launch complete.
Alright, we're out of here. Just gotta pull up that landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
So we'll buzz it again. Goodbye, cave. We barely knew ye. Let's go ahead and pull up our mobiGlas and see what our next mission is. So we've accepted a few missions. Let's go do Clovis Darneli's mission. That's back on Hurston. And the fastest way for me to get there, since I'm not going to take this ship because there may actually be combat, is just to kill myself. Because that'll take me right back there, and I'll be able to respawn the ship. So, there we are. So I could either use the quick, kill yourself, or do it like this. All right. Turn off people's chat because I really don't care what they have to say. All right, let's also turn off that because that's highly, highly annoying. Here you can see that we wasted so much time. It's now dark outside. The planet rotates, which is kind of neat. Yeah, they're still lined up and doing their thing. At ease, boys. All right, let's get out of here. All right, so we're waiting for our missing. We're gonna get rid of the missing client one. While I'm waiting for the elevator, let me just drop that mission. Abandon. Track. Alright. All good. So if I'm quick, I should get it. Now it's a competitive mission against other people, so like I said, we're definitely not going to want to take the Saber Raven since I took all the guns off of it. It's probably not going to be the best thing in combat. And here you can see security is dealing with a problem. They get a little anxious. It's going to be hard as hell for me to run through this without dying. Looks like a stormtrooper fight, honestly. I don't want to die. I made it. Yeah, you can see they're just those guys swarm. It's crazy. Hey, what's going on, Go-Go? Yeah, I was done with YouTube as like a full-time gig kind of thing. Now I'm just trying to do it for me. So we're gonna go down and meet Clovis Darnelli, I believe is his name. He is the proprietor of the Reclamation company. Reclamation Disposal. Calling. Yep.
Orville is our city. Take pride in its appearance. Clean up after yourself.
Alright, so let's go in here and see what's up. What kind of mission can he offer us and how do we do it? Hello there, Clovis. Maybe walk in all dignified. Make sure that he knows that, you know, I don't run for him.
Well, look who it is. And, how may I help you?
I'm looking for some work.
It's an excellent question. Well, I'm loath to dash your hopes, but the job well seems to have run dry for the moment. The devil's in the details, I believe. Read them well.
Yeah, so that happened before when I tried to pick up this mission. It's actually, you still get it, but he says at first he doesn't have anything, and you get like, wow. But here we go, 7,000 UEC, so it looks like a prototype blade has miraculously survived the incident from a crashed satellite, so I need to go recover that. Go ahead and say yes.
Splendid. Wonderful. Best of luck.
Alright, thank you very much, Clovis. We'll be back. Be in touch. So I'm going to walk all dignified out in front of him because I don't want him to see that I'm going to run for my life to try to get this mission before anyone else. Remember, when this game comes out, I'm going to roleplay the shit out of it because I've always wanted to live in a world like this, although I would hope it would be a little cleaner. You can see how like dirty and disgusting practically everything is here.
Orville is our city. Take pride in its appearance. Clean up after yourself.
Alright, now there may be combat involved, so I'm going to have to stop somewhere and get some supplies. I definitely need better weapons and ammo. That's the other thing too, if you die you lose all the stuff that you had on you, physically. So I've lost all my weapons, essentially. So we'll hope that I can shoot everybody
Welcome
with
to
either
Metro
this pistol
Center.
if I still have it,
Transfers to the
or
perimeter,
another pistol I
spaceport,
have
and
somewhere
industry
in my
lines.
backpack.
Be considerate to your fellow travelers. Do not
Alright,
lock
the
doors.
cool part about it is this mission... Oh, this one is 733. Wow. Last time I tried to do it, it was only 90 kilometers away, so I could fly right to it. This is going to be a little bit harder. Because I don't want to fly that way
Step
around
away
the whole
from
planet. I'll have to
platform edge when train is
quantum
approaching.
travel to something closer to it. Alright, so we're on our way to the Metro Center to pick up a... we're in the Metro Center. We're going to the spaceport to pick up my ship. We're going to take the Buccaneer because it's really become one of my favorites. 5 guns, really fast, dies very quickly if you get hit. So basically don't get hit. Man, that thing is impressive at night, isn't it? Love it. See all of the industry necessary to create all the weapons.
Now
That's really
arriving.
nice.
TISA Spaceport. Please watch your step when disembarking the train.
I'm sure it's named after one of the Hurston wives.
This authority reserves the right to search travelers at any time.
Alright. Let's go ahead and get through the customs area. Now this is an area where you can buy ships too, and I've bought a couple ships because they gave us 5 million Alpha UEC to test with. So I bought quite a number of ships. Not sure yet where the renting ship option is, but that is also something that has come out. Buying ships in game though is pretty cool. Alright, let's go ahead and take our Buccaneer. Heck yeah. Wait till I show you this. If you haven't seen it before, the Drake Buccaneer is actually really cool. It's very bare bones. So you saw how the Saber was high tech and stealth and all of that, and this is none of that. I mean, this is basically your entry level Chevy Cobalt with a stick. You know, no AC. Maybe you have a tape deck. I guess maybe that's years ago. Like almost all the low-end cars now come with like a decent stereo. But back whenever you didn't have that and the panels were just not very nice, you know. That's essentially what we're gonna end up seeing here. Alright. So let's take a look at it. What it is basically a whole bunch of weapons strapped to 2 giant engines. And yeah, check that out. Pretty neat, really. This cockpit will always remind me of an X-Wing, so it's got that X-Wing style cockpit with all of these guns. Huge gun on the top center, 2 additional guns on each wing. You can make them all shoot at the same time, which is what I do, so it's like 5 guns of absolute death. When you get inside, you can tell that you're in a bare-bones starship. It kind of looks like, it reminds me of like 1950s Russian submarines, or you know, like early jet planes that just basically had the most bare bones of components. Go ahead and turn on everything.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems
And now
are
we'll let them
online.
know that we're ready to get out of here.
You are cleared for liftoff.
Okay. So we're clear to lift off. Let's go ahead and do so. Look up here. We can see that the doors have opened. We're ready to go.
Launch
Let's go ahead.
complete.
Launch our ship up. We'll go into third
Please
person
visit us
so you can
again.
kind of see
Remember,
little
if you're
bit of what's going
contemplating
on
a
here.
career change, you should contact one of Hurston's resource managers for
Alright.
information about exciting career opportunities.
And now I'm gonna point us up to the stars, and we are gonna go. Let's get out of here. Afterburners. Woo! All right. So while we're doing that, I'm gonna spin around so you guys can get a kind of a view of the city, and what it looks like. And here's a little bit more about the Drake Buccaneer. It is very, very cool shape. I like it. Like I said, it's just 2 giant engines. And there's no safety features, there's no ejection seat. There's none of that stuff that you'd pay for in maybe like a different type of environment. There you can see my guy I've made. It's Luke Skywalker hair. Alright, going up for it. And you can put down the landing gear. You can kind of see it. Everything is physicalized and has a place. So that's kind of neat. Alright, let's burn straight for atmosphere. This thing is fast as hell. So I'm going to try to get it to go 90 degrees straight up so we can get out faster, because it can do that. Now the bigger capital ships, you couldn't actually do that. Here we go, weapons online. Let's take a moment to come in here. To the guns, let's put everything on spec 0, okay? Now watch this. I think that needs to be really seen to be appreciated. So give me 1 second. Let's zoom out quite a bit. When I do this, it always screws up the ship's flight profile. But here, all right, there we go. Yeah. All right, all 5 weapons firing at once. Oh yeah, love it. So if you're enjoying the stream, let me know. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up sign. Consider subscribing to Intrepid Dawn. I am going to be doing videos again. I've upgraded my computer, which was the last thing that was pretty much keeping me from being able to play this at a nice, fun, steady FPS while streaming for you. And that's not an issue now that we got the settings taken care of. So I'm going to be around. I'm going to focus on Star Citizen. I'm going to focus on Star Wars Galaxies, just other things I like to play. I know that we did a lot of Stellaris before, and I may do some Stellaris videos, but I'd like to branch out. Because I'll be honest, doing like 2 years straight of Stellaris content kind of burned me out. Hey, what's up? Tjapa Cloud. I'm sure I'm saying that incorrectly, but I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. All right, here we are. We're at 100,000 meters. I'm going to throttle back down on the stick. All right, it's going to take a while to stop, but while it's doing that, I'm going to find where we need to go to. So let's see. We're at Hurston. See, the last radar contact is actually very close to, looks like Ishmael. So we'll go ahead and set our route for there. And now going to take us around. Prep for the jump. Look how pretty that is. Seriously, I mean, like, sometimes it's really hard to stop and admire that. There's a lot of screenshots and stuff like that in the Star Citizen forum, which I am honestly burned out of people's screenshots. I could care less anymore. But I think it's the actual experience in the game whenever you're able to see these vistas that are just fantastic looking, that really just reinforces how cool this project is. So let's go ahead and we'll fly over there. It should get us pretty close. And then we'll just skim the surface until we find that ship that we're looking for. Or in this case, it's a satellite, I guess. It said it was a satellite that fell out of the orbit. Maybe it was picked up by a ship and there's wreckage of a ship. I don't remember exactly how it goes, but we'll figure it out. They gave us some coordinates and now we're going to check them out. Alright, so here we go. We're back in the atmosphere. As soon as
Quantum drive is now off.
Alright. And now I have to make it 200 kilometers now to this last radar contact. It shouldn't be hard. Alright, I'll just keep my my nose slightly above the horizon so that I'm gaining altitude so I can continue gaining speed. I essentially want to get there as quickly as possible, but this is probably still going to take about 3 minutes, 4 minutes. There we go. Why are we not going faster? Come on. There we go. We'll turn on cruise control so that it knows to cruise. Yeah, so going forward, less Stellaris, but more other things, I think. Because I don't really even necessarily care about viewership numbers. I want you guys to enjoy it if you do watch my content. But before everything I did, I judged it based on, you know, like how many views did it have? Was it a success? And now I just want to make videos for myself, and if anyone is interested in them, that's great. Yeah, so my flight systems keep overheating. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe it's this atmosphere. Maybe we're having misfires. I don't know. Let's take a look at that. That is pretty though. Damn. You can see me in it. I don't think I have face over IP on right now. I should probably do
Attention.
that.
Engines overheating.
It's crap that my engines keep overheating. Alright, 172 kilometers. When we get there, I'm not going to know where it is, so I'm going to have to scan for it, which is actually kind of a fun mechanic, because he can't give me an exact location, we just know where it was starting to crash.
Attention. Engines overheating.
That's the other thing too, this thing may not have the best components on it. I should probably have tried to cannibalize some of my other ships to upgrade the cooling and things like that. So maybe we'll do that. We'll make this a super Buccaneer. Because I mean, seriously, that doesn't get old. 5 guns shooting at once, it's just amazing. Alright, so while we're doing this, let me check my contacts real quick. Do we have any new jobs that we can do as well? A couple mercenary jobs, evicting some people. I've done those, they're kind of fun. So basically there's a bunker, which is one of the landing zones for Hurston, that some mercenaries have taken over and they have the guns up there. There we go. So then you go in and you clear out the bunker and you get your payment. It's actually a lot of fun. The AI is slightly improved this patch. I've seen some of them actually run to position correctly, which is kind of nice. I did get killed the first time because I expected them to be total idiots and I didn't wear any armor. Of course, his first shot went right through my eye, and that was the end of that. But it's a lot of fun. Almost there. Now we may actually have other people here that will contest the thing with us, because I think this mission actually goes out to multiple people at once. Hopefully I'm the first one here, but if I'm not, it could be kind of a problem.
Attention. Engines overheating.
I don't understand how my engines are overheating all the time. Never seen that before on this ship. Hopefully I'm not damaging them. $80 kilometers.
Engines overheating.
$70 kilometers. Almost there. While we're doing that, let's look around, shall we? So you can kind of see inside, there's a storage panel on the left. There's also one on the right too, over here. Right and left. Oh shit, did I just turn off my ship? Yeah, I'm just falling. We were just straight up falling there. I guess that's what happens whenever you take a Drake ship out there like this. There's a reason that this ship looks like it's pretty crap, and it's made by like the most or the least reliable components that are the cheapest, because it is. And maybe that's what I'm experiencing. I don't know if this is part of the patch, like intended to have systems failures, but it kind of feels like that's happening a lot with this ship, which is kind of cool. It brings in the whole element of danger. Do you want something, you know, like this? It looks awesome, can fire a lot of guns, but is also kind of like the Millennium Falcon in that it's not the most reliable thing out there. Definitely different gameplay that's involved with that, I think. Alright, so here we are. We're going in 40 kilometers out. gonna start us on a little bit of a steeper path because we're still 10 kilometers high. I have to come down to that area and scan it. Hopefully this ship has a scanner. Yeah, it does. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. And also, I might, if I stream, I might start simultaneously streaming to Twitch and to YouTube at once. I don't know. We'll see. Just basically whatever the audience wants. Here we are, 20 kilometers out. 7 kilometers high. I can barely see anything. Let's turn on our ship's lights. Does our ship even have lights is really the question. It looks like those should be lights right in the front there. They're kind of bouncing all around because I'm bouncing off the atmosphere. Alright, get control of it.
Attention. Engines.
Hey, there's some, check that out. There's some water right here. Now, right now the water does kill you, but eventually you'll be able to swim. And I think that would be kind of cool if we could have amphibious vehicles as well.
Attention. Engines overheating.
Alright, so we're 5 kilometers out. We're going to stay a little bit above the ground whenever I scan so that we get a bigger scanning distance. Try to figure out what is going on, where they were. It's also possible there may be vegetation here, so that'd be kind of cool. Alright, let's go ahead and scan. Did we find anything? Looks like we did. There is something right there on that little island. Alright, let's go ahead and take us down. Scan it again. There it is. So that's what I want. Alright, all back on the throttle. Let's get control of it as we go down. Looks like this is where it crashed. Oh, guys, and there's trees here. This is neat as fuck. Alright. Let's try to get it down. Looks like this is a good area for us to land. It's kind of flat right here. Alright. Go ahead and put down the landing gear. You can see from here I'm just gonna gently ease it down. There we are. Alright, same thing, we're gonna keep the engine off but leave the rest of it on so that we have shields up so somebody just can't blow us out of the sky very quickly. And let's go explore this wreck. And so you can see it is a satellite, and it did crash, and this looks amazing. Let's also keep our pistol out just in case. I don't know who's here or what they want. Or even how to get to this access panel. I wonder if it's on the outside. Okay. Check that. Inspect, we're looking for the TX. Is this it? TDX? Yep. Alright. It's gonna self-destruct. This is gonna self-destruct in 39 minutes. The nearest Hurston server is not that close, so we gotta get moving. That's kinda cool. Alright, let's go ahead and stow that. Alright, so somebody else probably got a mission to stop me now. So I need to hurry up and get my ass over to that server and upload this data before it self-destructs. It's kind of like Mission Impossible at this point. I'm so sick of that. I don't want to see their chat. Gotta fix that.
Engines online.
Alright, let's go. So first of all, this is the trees are really well done because I didn't even notice it to say anything. So that means that it looks good and kind of works. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I might have made a mistake here, guys. I thought I could fly through them, maybe bend them to my will, but apparently not. Kind of stuck. I don't know how to go in reverse. Let me turn off my engines. Crap. Oh no. Seriously, like blow up these trees. Damn it. All right, let's figure out how to go backwards, shall we? Let's go to the options, key bindings, flight, refill oxygen. That's on foot. Let's switch to flight. Decoupled mode, landing mode. How do you go backwards? Where's the mouse? No. Increase shield power, reset distribution. Strafe backwards, S. There we go. Okay. All right. Well, that was stupid. We won't do that again. All right. Woo. Yeah, I don't have the strafe backwards key set up, but I guess I should. Let's also check real quick in our Moby Glass to see where that. Okay, so we have to go to HDF Ishmael. So let's go ahead and set that as our destination. I'm gonna burn for the space so that I can get out of here or get there as fast as possible, because I do believe that there will be players chasing me potentially to get this prototype that I've stolen, and they want it. So we don't want to make ourselves an easy target. If I get up here, I can quantum travel down to the server quicker, and that server and that location might actually be hostile as well. So I don't know. We may have to see how well I can do with only one clip of one magazine of ammo, essentially. What's up, Juice Bowl? Good to see you, man. Also, let me know how my audio is. I'm using an Astro A50 headset to do the stream rather than my normal Blue Yeti microphone, just because it's easier for me. But if the audio quality is really poor in my voice, then I may have to dig out the old Blue Yeti again to fix that. But it's completely up to you. I want to know your opinion, of course. Alright, so we're climbing for space.
Is at 75%.
Alright, so that's the other thing too. They've fixed it. Oh, let's put up our landing gear. So they've fixed it where the ships that aren't supposed to be able to refuel themselves as they go don't anymore. So I don't believe that this ship right now with the current build is actually pulling in any hydrogen if I find it in the atmosphere. There are other ships that do, but I'm pretty sure the fighters don't. So it kind of makes you have to actually go and repair and refuel and things like that. So once the refuel mechanics come out, I think that'll be pretty cool. You can see that my guns are set up again, so I need to fix that. There we go. Alright. Yeah, that's an optional thing. Alright, and this ship is very fast. Some of the other ones that I have, some of the other fighters, top out in like the 1000 range. Some of them are like 1100. This one's 1314. This is one of the faster ships I own. And it's just, like I said, it's just basically a flying engine with some weapons strapped to it. I don't know what the time to kill is on this, so it may not be worth taking out if I wanted my characters to survive long term. But it's definitely a glass cannon, I'll tell you that. Alright, almost there. Once we get to 100,000 meters, there we go, we're out of the atmosphere, throttling back. Gonna go ahead and afterburn to try to slow us down faster.
Attention. Engines overheating.
There we go. Looks like we're in the thrust window. Let's go ahead and come back around and set ourselves up to make the jump.
Quantum drive is now on.
I don't know why it's over there and I'm not. Okay, so we're making a big sweeping turn. Interesting. That's kind of like how the space shuttle comes into land. Alright.
Quantum
stuff.
drive is now off.
So it's about 20 kilometers away. We're almost there. And we're on the daylight side, which would be really nice because I'll be able to see what's going on and really appreciate the scenery. I don't know if there's any trees or anything here. I think that area that we were in over there was like one of the only non-destroyed areas of Hurston. There's a couple where you can find vegetation, but mostly this planet's been completely strip-mined. Like I said, I don't know if this place is going to be hostile or not, so we're going to have to be prepared to shoot if we have to. I've gone to some of these installations and they've shot at me, so. Let me, it looks like they're green. I don't know if that means, oh, yep, they are shooting at me, son of a bitch. Okay, alright. Let me get control of my ship. I wasn't really ready to fight. Alright.
Your front shield is hit. Your rear shield is hit. Your port shield is hit.
Oh.
Your starboard shield is hit.
I don't want to keep getting hit here, but they gotta take these
Your
things
front
out.
shield is hit.
Come on.
Your front shield is now offline.
Fuck. Alright. Let's boost away. Yeah, this doesn't have the, like I said, this is definitely shields front.
Engines overheating.
Yeah, like I think we might have had a thruster get hit too, because you can see I'm bouncing around and I'm not exactly in control of the ship right now.
Attention. Engines overheating.
Alright, there we go. I put all the shield power that we have to front, so we're going front shields. We'll try to take out this this one up here.
Your starboard shield is hit. Your front shield is hit.
Come on, baby. There we go. Looks like we got it. One more right here.
Your port shield is hit. Your rear
If I can get this one, I should be okay.
Your starboard shield is hit. Your front shield is hit.
There we go. Let's get the landing gear out.
Shield is hit. Your port shield is hit. Landing gear down. Engines destroyed.
There we go.
Landing complete.
Okay.
Your front shield is hit.
Oh wait, I'm still getting hit. Shit. I don't want to get out. I might die. Alright, we're good. We're good. It's occasionally getting hit. I don't know where or why it's able to hit it, but it should be okay. I know that we took some damage. Let me take a look at the engine, see how bad it is. I think we're okay. Is it still on? Yeah. Alright. Good enough. Alright, guys. It's time to go James Bond shit and get in there and take these guys out. I only have 13 13 in one and 13 in the other, so I'm probably gonna have to steal one of their guns after I take them out. But that'll make this even more fun. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this pretty scary like. All right, let's call the elevator again. Here it comes. Go down. Hopefully my ship doesn't get destroyed. So those things do respawn, fortunately. I don't know which side it is. There it is. Alright, now my FPS skills have really increased in games like Ring of Elysium, but they're still pretty crap overall. Jeez, he's not dead yet? It's not good. How many times do I have to shoot this guy? Oh, that was an entire mag. Really? Oh, no, I don't have any med pens. Oh, he killed me. Son of a bitch. I was trying to save ammo. I'm dead. I've been dead since he hit me the first time. Damn it. Okay. So I think I failed the mission, right? No, I can get back there. I still have time. Okay, apparently I still have it. Maybe. Is it in my personal inventory? No. Alright, maybe it's sitting there where my body was. We're gonna hurry back. We're gonna get there quickly, guys. They're all lined up for recyc, I guess. I should have run in and tried to grab that guy's gun. Is the game worth it for $40 and being able to play it for the rest of your life? Plus all the updates that they do every 3 months? Absolutely. I would say it's worth it. Just buy the starter pack. You don't need to buy ships. Get your ships in game for the $40 or $45 or whatever it is to get the initial package. It's absolutely worth it. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Damn it! You got me. I'm dead. Dying. They got me in the head. I'm just waiting for them to finish me off. There we go. I don't know why this is happening, but this is fantastic. Damn it. Alright. Try this again. Unfortunately, the shop here doesn't have weapons. At least, maybe they don't. I'll go check. We should have time. I have to finish this. Come on, come on, come on, call the elevator. Yeah, my head was blinking red, so that was a headshot. They shot me in the head. Getting ammo this time? Yeah, we'll try to. I don't know what this place actually sells though. The only one that's here in Hurston. If I can get past them without getting shot. Oh, I think I made it. Okay, I made it. Tammany and Sons is the only shop that I know of down here that sells stuff, but I don't know if they sell weapons. I don't think they do. Where is Tammany and Sons? Here it is. They're more of like a worker's place. They might sell weapons, I hope they do. How about the... Nope, they just sell flares. Okay, we're gonna buy 10 of them, because we're here. They do sell ammo, though. Okay. We can buy ammo. Let's see if I gotta see if I have any guns left on me. Okay, I have my sniper rifle. I want the SMG custodian. We're not messing around anymore. And yeah, so we'll go ahead and do that. We'll save those changes and equip. All right, very good. No, it's gonna crash. Oh, the game crashed. Okay. If we hurry back in, I might be able to get back into that server. So give me 2 seconds to relaunch it. That is something that does happen. The game does crash quite a lot, really, in this version of it. I'm just updating, making sure everything's good, and now I'm relaunching it. So just 1 second, I'll have this right back up for you. I apologize since this is my first stream of the year, essentially, in my brand new computer. I don't have any of my typical screens I would have up whenever I'm reloading the game. But I think we made it, what, like an hour and a half or so without crashing, which is pretty good. Hopefully we get back in here. Otherwise, we may just have to pick another server and try something else. There is that mission from one of the Hurston family members, which I've never done, which we could also do. All right, here we go. We are loading back in. We'll be right back. Activate Neo mode. Yeah. Definitely need that. All right, and so we're back. I'm going to try to set up the stream a little bit better because I think I can probably dedicate, this is a 6-core processor until I get the 16-core whenever it's available. But this is essentially going to be maybe like 2 cores dedicated to OBS and the rest of them dedicated to Star Citizen. I don't know if that would do anything, so I'm gonna test a couple different things to see if we can get a little better streaming experience because I want it to look, you know, as good as I see it on your end. It's one of those things that's really kind of nice. Now I do have an M.2 Gen 4 SSD, PCIe 4.0, and the game typically does load very quickly except after you crash. So that's a little bit more than normal. Okay, I'm dead again. I got only 20. To have made it this far through the stream without those issues is pretty cool, actually. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to respawn in that server, but that may actually be a blessing because it was having some serious issues. So we'll just go into a new server. I won't be able to finish that mission, but I am going to try to check out some other ones, and if I can grab that mission again from him, I will, because that was actually a lot of fun. I just need to make sure that I have all of the ammo necessary for me to be able to do any kind of FPS. I just want to spray those NPCs with like a rifle. I would really like to be like a Han Solo and go in there with just a blaster and, you know, a single pistol and take care of it all, but I don't think that's going to be a realistic gameplay option with the way that they're designing this, because it's like very, you know, militaristic like FPS with heavy armor. So the pistol, as you saw, just does not do a lot of damage against that. I shot him at least 18 times. So here we go. Outsourcing opportunity. I think this is the one I want to get. Let's take a look. Here we go. So we'll accept that offer. We're going to go meet with Konstantin Hurston, and he's right here on this planet, so that should go pretty quickly. Alright, so thank you for your patience as we go through these growing pains together. There's just so much to do with all the different missions now, and the cargo running and everything else that you can do. A lot of my other videos, if you ever watch, I did a lot of cargo running, but now I like to do practically everything. I was doing bounty hunting earlier today on my own time. Maybe we'll have a bounty hunting stream. I just go around, try to chase players and NPCs and whatnot. Now I don't have any of the bounty hunting ships, like the Anvil Hawk is specific for bounty hunting because it has a place where you can like put the body, essentially. I don't think that feature is actually in the game at this time. Okay, so in this server, not all hell is broken loose yet. Maybe there's still hope for humanity. We're not all lined up and shooting them. I don't know what he's going to ask of me, so I am going to go buy some ammo first, just to make sure that I'm ready. Tammany and Sons. Alright, so here we are. Let's go ahead and get the ammo. So I want ammo for my Custodian rifle. They have all these cool compensators too that you can buy. Pretty neat. Custodian SMG. I want to buy 15 of them, 16 of them. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's go ahead and set up my guns and make sure everything is good. I'm also going to get rid of this backpack because, well, that was a lot of fun. I need a little bit more heavy-duty armor if I'm going to go into a combat situation, which I may. So let's go ahead and set that up. We'll get our Mac Flex core on here. Okay, that's light armor. I think I have a medium. No. There we go. This is the medium armor. Put on all my medium stuff. I think that's all I have. I've never really bought heavy because I think it just doesn't work that well. Here, we'll put on the sea green helmet. There we go. Save those changes and equip. Alright. And that'll give me a weapon slot, so here we can put on our Custodian SMG. I don't have any barrel attachments. I don't need any secondary weapons. We're just going to put these on. I think you get quite a number of, yeah, look at that. You get 6 magazine slots now. So we'll just make sure we have all 6 there. Okay. Alright, very good. Save those changes and equip. You can see them all over my belt here. All my extra ammo mags and my gun on the back. Looking good. Alright, the other thing I definitely want to get, if they have it, I don't know if they do, are meta pens. Let me see if there's any up here. Here we go. This'll, oh, those are quick flares, but let's see, here we go. Med pens. I want like 6 of them. Okay, so they won't let me buy more than 1 at a time. Oxygen and medical pens, definitely the way to go. Should have had these before. Wouldn't have died. Alright, I'm gonna buy 1 more. Don't know why that happened. Let's buy 1 more. Insufficient stock. They're out of med pens. I bought them all. Okay. Let's make sure that they're attached to my body in case we have any emergency. And I did buy an oxygen pen. Okay. So all of that looks good. I don't have any grenades. I don't need them. They're also fairly expensive. Save changes and equip. It's not letting me. I'm going to unequip one of the med pens and see if that's the problem. Okay, I don't know why it's doing that, but it does say I have 1 available, which is good enough. Alright, let's go. So now we're going to go meet Constantine Hurston, see what he wants, and I'm not sure if it's going to be a cargo mission or if it's going to be a mercenary mission or a mixture of the both. Could be anything, really. Sometimes the people in 2 to 3 minutes to restock. Oh, okay. Yeah, sometimes the people in Power don't always have the most savory missions for you, but I don't know what to expect from this guy at all, really. You can see the kind of people that he has doing his security. Look at this guy. He's got, if you look at him, I think he's got like a hood over his face inside of there too. Like it just,
Welcome to Metro
it's
Center.
even more scary
Transfers
because
to the
there's like
perimeter,
nothing
spaceport,
humanized
and
about them.
industry lines.
Very interesting. Alright, I was hoping that there would be a direct way to go
Welcome to Metro
the,
Center. Transfers to the perimeter, spaceport, and industry lines.
damn, I guess I have to go to the spaceport.
Hurston Security reserves the right to search travelers at any time.
Here we go, we just made it.
Next stop, Tisa Spaceport.
Alright, so the sun is shining. We're at the day cycle of the planet. Kind of nice, you can see where we're going. We're going to be up on the trading floor. In that giant building over there, when all's said and done. And I've always tried to look at where we came from. And I do think it's that building over there, the multi-step one that you can just see. I'm pretty sure that's where the apartments are, but I'm not 100% on that.
Now arriving. Pizza Spaceport. Please watch your step when disembarking the train.
Alright, so now we just need to switch over to the other line.
Attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense.
Alright. Right up here we can go to the Central Business District, which will take us into that huge building. We can talk to this guy and see what he has to say.
Step away from the platform edge when train is approaching.
So what's going on, man?
Be
Yeah.
considerate to your fellow travelers. Do not block doors.
I think it's kind of dangerous to breathe the air here without gear. This guy's lost his mind long ago. Look at him. Alright, so that's where we're going. It's pretty neat. We're actually gonna zigzag all the way through here. I can't wait till we see our first planet that isn't all dirty. Like, ArcCorp looks like it could have been it, but it's very Blade Runner, dystopian future. And like when we get up to Hurston here, it's gonna be all, you know, shiny. But I mean, like, just in all the areas, it actually reminds you of like high 1950s sci-fi where everything was clean and perfect and all that. You know, not like the actual lived-in worlds that you see much later. All right, here we go. Final approach. Kind of see all the advertisements and stuff. This would be a cool area to explore. Alright, so here we are. We are in Lorville at the HD headquarters, which is like underneath that giant building, essentially. You can see there's huge statues of the family, the Hurston family. So you can imagine what they think of themselves. And here, this is what I'm talking about. It's marble, it's clean, there's no shit everywhere. I mean, there's a couple of scratches here and whatnot, and I'd like to know what that was about, what happened. Was it intended? Who knows?
Gavin E. Hurston, welcome to Lorville's Central Business District.
Yeah. So you can see that it's a very, very stark contrast. It's colder. It's definitely nicer. Archibald Hurston Memorial Hall. So that's who we're looking at here. And in case you weren't sure what Hurston Dynamics does, they are an arms dealer. Here are some of their weapons, and this is the weapon off of a capital ship, which is pretty cool. HD showcase in here shows off all their guns, and you can purchase them for your ships if you choose. I think this is Nutrition 4, probably Nutrition 5 or 6. Can't get close enough to have it show up, but you can actually buy them directly out of that crate too. Now this is the trading floor, which is where they do a lot of their stocks and other kind of things, which are pretty neat. You can come here to sell your cargo. See, there's private trading suites that we can't get into, but that's where we're going. We're going up to that floor to talk to them, and you can see there's also multiple levels. And then if you were going to trade, you'd use this and select your ship, so like say Freelancer Max. You can see that I can't necessarily buy anything good here, but I can certainly sell interesting items here, which is fun. Yeah, this is a lot of fun. What's up, Shadow? Here we are. Okay, so let's first take a look at some of these people.
Hello.
Ariel Hurston.
I'm Constantine Hurston. Oh, okay. That's great.
What? Talk to me. Oh, he's mad that
Back again, huh? You'd be pleased to know that I gave you an excellent performance review on the last job. But let's move on.
Okay, what's up?
Let me check the system. There is an open job.
Okay. That's exciting.
Here are the job requirements. Have a look.
Alright, what do we got? Hurston Dynamics, paying 7,000. Central has recently notified the location has been taken over by scavengers and thieves. Okay, I'll accept
Be sure
it.
to read it carefully.
Alright.
Sounds good. Let me just tag you. There we go.
Alright, so he does want some
On
mercenary
behalf of
shit.
Hurston Dynamics, good luck.
Dude, you're a member of the family. How did you get stuck doing this grunt work? Seriously. Like, Mommy must not have liked you. Okay. I feel bad about cutting off his speech. I wanted to hear what he was going to say at the beginning. But, alright. Yeah, there's a way to fake this on VR, apparently. You can hook it into, what is it called? I have it. Vorps? Vorp X? Something like that, and it'll do a reasonable approximation of it. I'm going to definitely look into that. I was playing a little bit of Skyrim VR a little bit ago, and I'm going to have potentially a series for you guys. Maybe with first-person lightsabers in VR. It could be fantastic. We'll see. That's something I'm working on, but there's just so many mods I have to install for that it's kind of overwhelming. So let's figure out what we're doing here. All right, so I'm glad that we got all of the stuff because we're gonna need it. Next train will be here in 30 seconds. And then let's see where this job is. Safe retrieval, huh? Is it on the planet? Yeah, it is. Okay. Where's the recovery site?
Now arriving from Tisa Spaceport.
It's
Stand by
HDF
and let
Brackenridge,
passengers
huh?
disembark before boarding.
Alright, so that's where we're gonna go. Makes sense. Watch your step, indeed. That's a lawsuit waiting to happen right there. Look at that. That's a pretty big step up. But I guess here, if you were to try to threaten them with a lawsuit, they'll probably just take you out back and shoot you. So I would assume that doesn't happen that much.
Next stop, Tisa Spaceport.
Oh, these are windows. They were so dirty that I thought that this was all enclosed. That's awesome. Yeah, I honestly thought that was just solid metal. Seconds we'll be at the spaceport, we'll be able to take our ship and go. Since I'm gonna fight them at the landing site, I gotta take something that I think is gonna win that. See, hopefully I haven't taken out too many of the components of some of the other ships. Saber would be nice, but I don't think it has the right component makeup. Well, that's neat. That's the spaceport right
Now
there.
arriving, Tisa Spaceport. Please watch your step when disembarking the train.
Let's run up here. If I can get the other saber that I have with all 4 guns on it, I think that would probably be the way to go. Hopefully they don't shoot me for anything. As far as anyone knows, I'm still an upstanding citizen.
Hurston Dynamics is committed to the safety and prosperity.
That incident on Antioch hasn't been publicized yet. Although this guy's clearly waiting for me. I don't like that. Okay. I think the Gladius would probably be a good choice. Actually, the Anvil Arrow. Let's see what it has before I pull it out. And let's give it the best weapons we can. Because I love that ship. It's small, it's powerful. Okay, let's see. The propulsion is the Beacon, which is a Class C military. I know we can do better. Let's see what we got. Class C stealth, industrial, military. No, I guess that's the best that I have. Alright, cooler is Class C military. This is Class B civilian. Class C competition is better. I think we'll take the Endo. We'll take it off of the Drake Buccaneer, since the Buccaneer got destroyed. We'll take this Endo as well, right off that Buccaneer. Good to go. Alright, power plant. So it goes A, you know, like grades D through A. Higher is better. So like A would be the best, and then military and competition. Competition is better than military. Here, B competition, 2 star hearts. I didn't know I had one of these. Oh, it's on the saber. Nice. It's not anymore. Alright, shield, C military, C competition, C civilian, D. Alright, so we want 2 competitions. We'll take it from the saber. Alright, save those changes in equip, and now we need to get into the weaponry. This is important. So these have gimbals on all the weapons mounts. There's quite a number of them. So it should be like 4 guns total. So this one is a Scorpion. I think an M4A laser cannon is more of my style. Let me just double check. Yeah, we'll use an M4A. We'll take it off the Freelancer Max. And you can kind of see it's changed underneath on the right side. You can see how that's now a M4A laser cannon. We'll also do that here. Take that right off the Freelancer Max. And then down here, these Bulldog repeaters. You know, I think that they'll be okay. They're also laser repeaters, so we have laser weapons in all spots. I'm pretty good with that. Actually, the yellow jacket might be the way to go. I just don't know. Maybe we'll make one of these. We'll put the yellow jackets on here. We'll take them off the Buccaneer. If they were good on the Buccaneer, they're probably even better here. Save those changes in equip. Okay, that way I have both lasers and ballistics, and we should kick some serious ass. Just make sure that there's nothing else that I'm missing. Everything looks good. Save those changes in equip. Let's get an Anvil Arrow and do this mission. Hey Michael, what's going on, man? Hangar 9. Alright, so through that door up there is where you buy ships, in case you're interested in doing that. Personally, I want to do this mission, because I've never gotten him to talk to me before. It's exciting. I must have a very good reputation with the business community. If you haven't seen the Anvil Arrow before, it's one of my favorite ships. It's a real treat. The Buccaneer, I think, is the ultimate glass cannon, but the Anvil Arrow, in my opinion, has speed, firepower, and survivability. It's got a little bit more of the armor than the Buccaneer does. It's not as fast, but it's really cool. I also like the way that the I'm gonna accept that real quick. That's from Twitch, so if I continue to stream, we might do that in a little bit. Enticing offer. We'll accept him again, and we'll accept her as well. Come see me. Yep. Okay. Oh, the other thing I need to do is, before we go, I have to make sure that I do this. In my equipment, I'm going to have to cut out a safe. So instead of having the mining bit, I'm going to need the cutter attachment equipped. And I'm going to save that and equip it. Hopefully it works. Because it was having some problems. What was it saying? Yeah, it will replace that. That's fine. Do it. Okay, there we go. So for some reason I had to take it off, put it back on, but it'll work because I'm going to have to cut out a safe, so I feel I'm probably going to have to use that. We're not going to be doing any first-person mining. I just, whenever we get there, I don't want to be messing around in my Moby Glass and get shot. Alright, so here we are. This is Anvil. Anvil Aerospace is one of the defense contractors, and as you can see, it's a very militaristic look. You know, I like it. It's very cool. So let's go ahead and go straight flight ready.
Anvil Aerospace. All systems online.
Okay, and I also like how the wings fold up. This will probably hopefully allow me to get 2 onto the Carrack. That's my goal.
Warning. Shields overheating.
You are cleared for liftoff.
Alright. Thank you. Good for liftoff. You can see up above that the stuff is coming off. I think I'm going to buy a track IR, guys. I really want to get like
Warning.
decent head tracking
Systems
going.
overheating.
And it doesn't work very well in my opinion
Takeoff
with
complete. Engines. Weapon system.
Please
What?
visit us again.
what the fuck? No, no,
Remember,
no.
If you're contemplating a career change,
We're
you
gonna die.
should contact one of Hurston.
What the hell happened there? Like the ship just died. I feel shame. It's an alpha. I don't know if we had a cascade failure or maybe a resonance failure or something, but that didn't work. Damn it. Let's make sure that I still have my weapons and all my stuff. Okay. A resonance cascade. You're supposed to be scientists. Show some damn common sense. That was embarrassing. Yeah. Alright. So we spent all that time setting up the arrow. The guy's giving me Morse code. See that? Can anybody tell what he's saying? Is that SOS? SOS? Alright, hopefully there isn't any shooting going on out here. Okay, so far everything is okay. Although I'm a little bit concerned about the body posturing that I'm seeing right here. It's looking like this could get pretty dicey pretty quickly. Alright, let's try to get off the planet this time.
Consider calling Lorville home. Residences are available at all price points.
I'm sure we'll do it. Damn it.
Welcome to Metro Center. Transfers to the perimeter, spaceport, and industry lines.
Now you're thinking about a Half-Life MMO. Unfortunately, I think that although I love them, I think that the willingness of developers to make MMOs is pretty much gone. Yeah, that worked out. Isn't that nice? Alright, we'll be right back into it. I'll have to take another ship. Here, while we're traveling, let's make sure that whatever ship we do end up taking is actually equipped.
Next stop, Tisa Spaceport.
Don't have a whole lot left. Maybe the Gladius. Let's make sure that it actually has stuff in all of its slots. Okay. Weapons. Yeah, I put all the attrition weapons on this. Yeah, we're gonna take my Gladius. Hell yeah. I bought all these attrition things at Hurston Dynamics at the showroom. And I want to see what they do. So yeah, we're gonna take the Gladius. I like it. It's also
Now
an Aegis
arriving,
ship, but I think it's gorgeous.
Please watch your step when disembarking the
It's
train.
it's an older model, sir, but it checks out. So a plane crashed from the sky, but you never see a ship crash right back down in the hangar. You saw where it just like decided to shut off on me, right? I'm not crazy. It just turned off and decided to go straight down. Careful. If your heart rate gets over 150 for too long, your heart explodes. You have a heart attack. Alright, Gladius. You're up. Don't fail me this time. Don't give me Hangar 9, please. It's the haunted hangar. Damn it! Got Hangar 9 again. Okay. I wonder if somebody EMP'd me. That could have happened. Maybe somebody EMP'd me and my ship fell out of the sky. That's the only way I can think of something like that happening. I don't use the keyboard at all, so that is kind of weird. All right, so this is the Gladius. Hopefully we do a little better with this one. It looks like a modern stealth fighter. It's really cool. Kind of has like a take an F-22 and spacernize it, I guess is a way to say it. It's probably, in terms of like design matching real world, it's one of my favorites, and it also has the updated cockpit here. They've gone through and redone this, and it looks really nice. Alright, let's go ahead and go flight ready.
Aegis combat assist activated.
Alright, we're also going to do Skyline real quick, and HNS Brackenridge, good. Let's also get permission to launch.
You are cleared for liftoff.
Alright. There we are. Okay. So as we can see, they open up, ready to go. I'm not touching the keyboard at all. There we go. Alright, we're going to go straight up 90 degrees because I can. Alright, and now we're going to pull up the landing gear. And you can see the ship. Very cool. Check that out. Here we go. I'm trying to zoom out enough that you can get a real nice look at it head on. And that's where we were coming from, and we're just blasting straight up because we can. Like I said, I'd love to do this in fighters because the big ships just can't do it. They have to go out at like weird angles to try to escape the gravity. One of my friends, Tim, is actually, his name's Tim as well, he's in the Air Force, and he was telling me that like the fighter jets can take off in like 200 feet, 300 feet. They just go full afterburner and straight up, essentially. Pretty crazy. Alright. Did we make it there already? I don't think so. It's not giving me my altimeter. Maybe it's somewhere else. Like I said, I've never used this ship since they've oh, here we go. I haven't used the ship since they made all the changes. I need the weapons screen. There we go. Alright. Now, look at that, we can fire all three together. That's why I can't see it. Okay. Alright, oh, I like that. So this is an example of the new type of heads-up display that we can see. And the reason that this one is getting all the love is because this ship is very, very important in Squadron 42. So basically, if something is part of the single-player game, it's going to get a significant amount of attention. There we go. So we're ready. Let's do our quantum drop.
Quantum travel initiated.
Yeah, so of all the ships, this one would be one of the nicest in terms of having the most modern systems and all that. Can't wait to see Mark Hamill's face coming out of the side of that that thing on the right yelling at me when I screw up. We'll be doing a lot of Squadron 42 on this channel. And I assume a lot of other people will as well, but it won't be my experience, and that's important to me. Alright, here we are. We're coming into the HDF Breckenridge. Now, same as before, I fully expect that the guns are going to go off, and then once we get in there, people are going to be attacking us as well. And I'll be damned if let that bother me. Woo! Do a barrel roll. This ship has really, really good maneuverability and control. Not really sure what to expect when we get here, though. I'm gonna try to do strafing runs on it, because being a turd in the sky is always discouraged by the community.
Oh
shit, don't die. Oh, that was pretty damn close. We totally A10'd that. Oh, that was pretty crazy, guys. Here we go. Coming in for the next one. Pull up. Woo! Don't black out. Don't black out. Come on. We got this. I think I got that one already. Oh shit. I didn't die. Somehow I didn't die.
Head shield under fire. Rear shield under fire.
I should have died.
Port shield under fire.
I have no shield.
Port shield under fire.
The shield was the only thing that saved me.
Under fire.
I think I'm in a lot of trouble actually. And I should probably
Rear
run.
shield under fire.
Alright, enough hypotheticals.
Weapon systems destroyed.
Weapon systems destroyed.
Under fire.
I might have to just eject.
Weapon systems destroyed.
Oh no. I'm in a really bad spot right here, guys.
Rear shield under fire.
Do I have... Okay, we still have weapon systems. I think they were just full of shit. I might have lost some of my wings, though. Okay, yeah, so that didn't really go as expected, but hey, I can fit in tighter spaces now. The Anvil Arrow has nothing on us. Okay, I can't actually turn, however, because unfortunately my thrusters were probably on the wings. So we're gonna slow down a lot, come back around. What's going on, chemistry guy? Alright, if I can get a couple more of those guns out, we're gonna just go for it. Where are they gone? Nope, they're still there.
Head shield under fire. Port shield under fire.
Did they get it? Looks like nope, it's still shooting. Something's still shooting me.
Shield under fire. Rear
Come on,
shield
all shields power.
Shields recharging.
Right.
Shields up.
I think my ship might be on fire. If it's not, I am. I'm almost blacking out, which is what this is. I'm pulling an extremely high G maneuver. Alright, all shields forward. I do think it's on fire inside my cockpit, however. I think I may have to ditch.
Head shield under fire. Port shield under fire.
This isn't helping me because I can't see what I need to be blowing up.
Port shield under fire. Shields up.
Shields up.
Head shield under fire. Rear shield under fire. Port
Come on,
shield
explode.
under fire. Port shield under fire. Port shield under fire. Port shield under fire. Head shield under fire. Starboard shield under fire.
Maybe if I go low enough, it can't shoot me. There we go.
Shields
All right.
recharging. Shields up.
Stop. All stop. Okay. This
Head
is perfect.
shield under fire. Landing gear deployed. Landing complete.
I don't think he can hit me now. A little bit. He can hit me a little bit. Alright, good enough. Don't die is your advice. Alright, let's do this. I've had it. I hope that the turrets don't actually shoot me. That would not be good. We'll find out very shortly, I guess. I want them to be surface to air, not surface to Tim. It keeps moving though. I think we'll be okay. Alright, assuming that my ship isn't exploded by the time I come out, we might be able to get out of here alive. Alright. I made it. I've got 2 medi pens attached, so if I get shot by them, it's not the end of the world. There it comes. I've always wondered why doesn't it just come up with NPCs on it, but I'm kind of glad it doesn't. Okay, there's typically 8 to 10 of them in a bunker. We're gonna shoot like the Dickens. I've got 420 bullets and they all have their names on it. This is a ballistic SMG. You can kind of see what it looks like from here. All these storage facilities are prefabs, so they're all the same. Much better than that fucking pistol. That guy had me dead to rights. I'm glad the AI isn't that good. Shit, somebody else is shooting me. Had the heal. Where's the other guy that got me? Yeah, I noticed that. I did get rushed a couple times. I wondered if it was intentional. Shit. He killed me. I'm dead. When you can't move like that, you've already been killed. He got me in the head a couple times. Damn it! But as you can see, the difficulty of these missions has gone up. It'll get even better as we get proper AI, so definitely something to look out for. So to recap, 3.7, caves, awesome. I don't know what's happening and why we don't have any visual yet. Sometimes after you die, it gets bugged and doesn't work. So this might be a good place for us to stop. So 3.7, caves, mission sharing. A lot of the missions actually work now, because a lot of them I have never had the opportunity to get from a mission giver before, so it looks like that they fixed that. Here we go. We are back. A lot of really cool stuff, so I'm going to continue to play this in my spare time, but join me next time as we do some more Star Citizen, and I may even do some other cool stuff. I'm looking at possibly doing a VR Jedi Skyrim series. It could be kind of fun. So if you enjoyed the stream, hit the thumbs up, and I will catch you next time. My name is Captain Katarn. This is Intrepid Dawn. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the verse.